Awesome. There we go. We have our little pirate park kind of bit. So, now let's think about building a roller coaster. I'm kind of really excited about this because I'm not going to lie, I've only built one. So it's a bit of a new experience for me. And if it all goes horrifically wrong, it's not my fault, maybe. Right, we can use the arrows track or we can use the box line track. Now, these allow for different roller coaster cars to go on them. I like the B&M style track, but I think the arrows track is probably going to be the better one for us at the moment. Right, now again, this like bounces up and down when you do it like this. Maybe we should build a building for this to go in. I think that's a good idea. Let's build a building for it to go in, and then we can put some of those shops and stuff inside there as well for our guests to use. Now, again, we're going contemporary. But I've got a feeling the render stuff might look quite nice here. As you know, we're going to go full out contemporary. So we're going to use the blue coloured walls. They look a little bit garish to begin with, but don't worry, they do actually work quite nicely. So let's start our building like here. I don't know, just bring it across. Gonna do this very, very quickly. I don't know how long the station is. I suppose we can always add to the end of it. I think it was probably about yay long. Okay, there we go. Right, so the inside of our station, or where guests are going to have to go in to go and queue, I think we're going to pop that here. Why not? So, if we put that there, what kind of weird decoration-y stuff can we do? I think we should take this one off here, and let's put this on the end. And I'm just going to build a few of these along. You'll figure out what that's for in a moment. Gonna look quite cool, I hope. So this is what we got to deal with. Let's see, we've got some white walls here, so we could do something along these lines. I kind of want to put a shop in here. Do we have any shop fronts? They have shop fronts, which are really cool as well. Yeah, they do have some shop fronts. They've got a blue shop front. So if I make that wall behind white, maybe? Yeah, okay, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this wall out here. I'm going to put in this kind of facade wall across like that. And then a white wall in behind. And I'm actually going to delete that wall there because we don't need it. Again, I'll put that facade kind of behind it to fill it out. Okay, so now we can have an actual shop there. Why don't we just put a shop there? I keep talking about it. Let's just do it. Toilets, maybe. You know, we can stick some toilets there. No. Premium panelled food, panelled premium drinks, or panelled hat shop. Let's put some chief beef. Let's stick a chief beef down here. I can't put it down here for some... I think the path is in the way. You know what? Oh, that is totally not where I wanted to put it. That's fine. All we do is we come out the building editor, click on our building, and then we move it very slightly back from the path, like there. Go back into our editor, go back into our chief beef stand, spin him back around, and bang, there we go. Now, as you can see, he tried to clip to the actual path itself. So if we move this around again until we actually get like a stable kind of link between the chief beef stand. I can see it. It's so close. Yay. There, good. There we go. Now we are linked and guests can actually come and visit this chief beef. They probably will while we're building the building as well, which is fine with me. Okay, so we want to come around this corner. Actually, we want to finish this first little bit here. We're going to do this by adding a kind of slopey thing. We're not. We'll do it like this. Build that up there. There we go. Okay, that looks kind of cool. It's like a weird wave thing. Let's build this wall up. Let's put auto stacking on. What auto stacking does is it means that it actually just genuinely places it up there for you. And then on this edge, I think we could also do with coming down. Now it comes down in halves, so do we want to just come down like that and go around the edge, or do we want to come down here and actually flatten off there? I think we should come down here and flatten off there. Why not? So we'll build it like that. Plonk that one there, and plonk that one there. There we go. So we've got this kind of cool little slopey thing going on. Probably have to flatten up for when we actually get the roller coaster in, which it probably isn't a bad time to actually build the roller coaster into this, so we can then build the building around it and kind of figure out how that really works. So Arrows track. It is quite big. I thought it was quite big. That's fine. So we are going to want... Where are we going to want the entrance and exit of this? Because we kind of want it in the building. That's something that we do want. It would fit perfectly if we did it like this. And then kind of built it in here, maybe. Like so. But then I'll need space underneath for people to be able to actually walk around. Probably about there. Or that. Is that enough space for people to walk around underneath? I feel like that's chopping their heads off territory. Yes. We'll go up one. That seems a little less choppy heads off territory. About there. Or we could just build it all the way over the side. No, I think we're going to build it in here. About there. What do you say? Yay or nay? I'm going to push it back one. I know that seems really weird. But I really want that bit like that. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of try and get this to meet the grid on that part there. There we go. Okay. What? That's fine. That's fine. We can have the roller coaster go. Oh, no, 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 no. Not what I meant to do at all. I was quite happy with its placement. Good. Right, escape. Escape. Okay, so we go. We got the actual part of the roller coaster in. That's fine. We'll go back to building our building. Oh my god. I can't wait for this to be finished. Right, so this is the path, bit, whatever it is. This is the bit. You see, I think it wants us to build it kind of here. And it's going to be annoying having the actual ride in it, isn't it? It is. Okay, there we go. Build the building first. Put your ride in second. Delete, maybe? Can I delete this? Right. Okay, so now we know where this has actually got to go. That's fine. Delete. Can I demolish it? Ride incomplete. I know it's incomplete. I'm trying to remove it. Buildings. Wait a minute. Can I build off of the roller coaster? I think I can. You can build off of the roller coaster. Oh. Well, now I didn't know that. Interesting. Well, it's fine. We've built our building anyway. We know we can just clip our roller coaster into it. Unfortunately, it does seem like we can't actually... There it is. Whew, thank God for that. Okay, so we've deleted it. That's fine. There is actually a way of deleting it, which I'm kind of happy about, as I was getting a little worried. Right, so this is where the coaster's going to come out of. That's fine. We know that now. All good. Where's my normal walk on? There it is. Now you might be thinking it looks a little bit bland at the moment as an actual building. That's fine. You're right, it does, but that's what decorations are for, which we will be bad archway, which we'll be going over in a minute once I finish the building. Right, I am going to go ahead and kind of finish this place up because I want to add loads of details and stuff to it, and then I will be back as soon as I have done that. See you in a jiffy. Okay, so this is the kind of basic design I'm thinking of. I think we should try and get the roller coaster in it now and see if that works. Because it'd be really upsetting if I couldn't get my roller coaster in this building that I've been spending ages doing. Oh look, we can build like random bits of track off the side. I've been using way too much stuff. You'll probably be like, what is that mess on the side? I don't know. It's a thing that I just thought we could construct because it looks cool. So let's go into coasters. Let's grab our arrows track. Let's spin it round to where we want it. And then let's kind of line it up and see if we can actually get away with doing it this way. Again, we'll probably end up having to delete it and restart, but it's fine. Okay, so we're going to try and line it up. There we go. That's what that's built for. And then we'll just put it in kind of there. Does that look right? That looks reasonably good. We're not poking out the sides, are we? No. Okay, good. Right, so let's press escape and let's kind of finish the building around this. All we need to do is really top it off now. Let's go back into this building. Let's edit this building again. And just add the little toppers. Should only need half wall on this. We'll put building stacking as we're not doing anything finicky. Finish these walls along here. Not the prettiest looking building at the moment, but don't worry, that will change shortly. We're going to want a wall kind of in there, so it's currently going to be floating. I haven't done any of the kind of like interior walls or anything. Wasn't really planning on, just because it takes a little bit more time. I mean, you can do all the insides of it, and it's all there. And you can go in and it's darker and you have to put lighting inside because I've done it. I've spent hours doing it because it's just freaking so amazing. Might put the edge on actually around there. There we go. And put that on here as well. It just kind of fills it out a little bit. Let's go into our roofs. We want our lovely steel flat roofs that make an amazing noise when you put them down. I was going to say annoying, but it's not. It's a thwonking noise. It's exactly the noise you'd expect if you just dropped a massive plate of metal. Okay, another thing that I probably should have thought about doing before I was doing this is actually adding the paths in. Because at current I have got no idea how I'm going to get the paths into this building. So let's just finish the roof, which is totally the wrong thing to do. Right, auto stacking off. Let's bring these roof tiles up to where we actually need them. There we go. So there's our little building. First attempt. I don't think that's, you know, all too shabby. As a little roller coaster hut, we'll build these pillars up to there. There we go. That finishes that off. It's a bit bland around the back, but it's okay because we can add decorations and stuff to it. Let's think about trying to get some kind of path going here, because I think that's going to be the most tricky part. Bearing in mind that the roller coaster is just there, and I'm kind of hoping that they allow you to build underneath. Otherwise, we could have a bit of a situation on our hands. So let's poke our heads inside the building. Here's the roller coaster. We need to add an entrance to it. I'm going to suggest putting the entrance over here somewhere, and then we'll have to try and figure out a way of building around to it. The exit, I think what I'm actually going to do is take out one of these wall panels and have it just going down the back, because you can place the exits along the back. So I think that's there. I think that'll do. And then what we'll do, we'll just quickly exit this, go back into our building, edit this, take out. We're a little out, but it's fine. That's fixable. Let's just chuck that wall back in there, shall we? Oh, there we go. Just build it up to there. Are we on the right bit? I think we are. Beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Done. Let's move this exit. There actually isn't anything wrong with that either. That is freaking beautiful. Okay, so we'll place our exit down again. Let's put it... It kind of wants to snap into that position, so we might just have to deal with it being a little off-center. Why do you want to snap there? You want to snap there. It's fine. Okay, if you want to snap there, that's your choice. You snap there. Let's go into our path and actually see if we can get our exit path down. Again, we'll use this one. We'll go one down, and then we get our beautiful little... we want to snap to kind of here. And then we want to go down. There we go. Cool. And that brings us down just around the back of the hut itself. And where do we want to go from here? Let's increase the width of the path a bit. Ooh, not quite that much. Take us off angle snap. Actually, can we... No, that's as far around as it's going to let us go that way. Too big. Back to 4. Give us our corner. Take off angle snap again. No, I put it on, didn't I? I did. Excuse my sniffling. I have a little bit of a cold. And we'll bring that round like so. That works quite well. I do actually kind of want a little bit of path to go in here, like so. Again, you'll figure out why that is in a second. That kind of just fills the edge of that building out a little bit. Nice. The reason I want to do that is because I want to go into this building and I want to add something to it on the building attachments, which is this door, which I think is really cool that they just added a random door that you can go bang, secret staff door. It goes somewhere, but you're never going to know. And actually, spoilers, it goes nowhere. I know, right? Okay, so that's our exit. Exit actually, whoop, in a bush, actually looks fairly freaking cool. Okay, so let's think about, just don't worry about that. Let's think about trying to get the path to our entrance, shall we? Now, obviously, we've got to remember we need that one little slot here. Oh, it's clipping to our entrance. Okay, let's go inside the building and sort this out first. Length of nothing. Path width of 1. You can do that? Oh my god, it's going to be tiny. But, wow. No, I didn't think it was going to be quite that tiny. There we go. This might work. As long as we can go down straight away. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Good. And then, do we end up in our outsidey bit? Are we flat? We are. We might need that very tinily wide path. Is that cheating? I'm not sure if that's cheating. It looks a little bit cheaty. I mean... Nobody look at the width, okay? Just don't. That is perfectly how we want it. It's to stop people running up the stairs, okay? That's what that is. That is why this game needs the modular path tool. Is so you can do the inside of buildings a little bit more easily, because it's very difficult to do them at the moment, and you end up with weird things like that. That actually should work, surprisingly. Let's try and keep it in between our roller coaster. We appear to be deleting supports as we go and leaving half supports. And we also need to avoid that little bit of path that we just put in there. So let's kind of weave it through here, and then we're going to want the actual entrance itself. So for that, we're going to need to click on what's left of the roller coaster supports. That's the building. Don't want to click on that. Okay, we'll pull out and click on any part of the roller coaster we can see. That bit. After we come out of the building. There we go, roller coaster. Add a ticket booth, and then we're going to want to put the ticket booth just inside the door. I might have built the path a little bit too long. I might need to take out that first little bit of path here. Right, remove that. Add a ticket booth. Just in there. Can I actually clip the two together? Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Okay, the path needs to be a smidgen longer. This might be a bit tricky. Let's do it like this and maybe build the actual main path back a bit and just get this inside. You gonna clip? You gonna clip? You gonna clip? Gonna clip to anything? Clip. 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 There. 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 Spin it a little bit. Nope, you want to be there. Okay, it's fine. Apologies to the chief beef person who now has a large pole going through their shop. But yeah, no, don't look at that. Right, we'll go back to this queue, and then we're going to try and somehow link these two things up. 4 width, and then can we modular path building needed badly. Okay, we're going to have to delete this and then try this again. Paths. Please. How do I delete you? Can I not delete you? Please tell me I can delete you. Delete? Oh my god. Please don't tell me you're stuck here. I know. I'll just use the fancy back tool. There we go. Okay, right. Let's get back on that entrance path again. We need to click the roller coaster. Not that. My goodness. Okay, roller coaster. Need the ticket queue booth. Right. Okay, so spin you around just a smidgen. Okay, so apparently you can connect when you're... Oh, that is good enough. If I can get that to work again. It's good enough. Beautiful. There we go. We've got a connection. Good. Now we actually have all our paths done. So all we need to do now is make this building look a little bit more pretty. So let's go back into this building. Like so. And let's start looking at awnings and signs. So the Chief Beef Shop. Let's decorate that first. So actually I want to stick a big blue thing around your shop. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? I think I used a half thingy there on the wall. If I delete that and get this one. Yeah, I did use the half one. I thought I used a half. Everyone is apparently going on my roller... Please don't go on my roller coaster yet. You might die. Chief Beef. Let's line that up a little better. The music is also awesome in this game. Planet Coaster awning. Exit. That's where that can go. On the exit. Whoop. Maybe. Have I got enough room? I don't know if I've got enough room. Yes. Kind of works. Okay, so what else have we got for this aesthetic? We've got these doors. We've got one of them in already. I believe we also have some windows that we can put in. Some creepy windows. Let's put a creepy window around the back, shall we? Like here. There we go. That's for the creepy person to use. And maybe one on there as well. Okay, just, again, adds a little bit more to it. We don't want any metal balconies. Might look a little strange. Decorations. What have we got decor-wise? Ah, the aircon unit. Yes! This definitely needs to sit round the back. Make a horribly annoying noise. Let's just get out of free cam mode again. There we go. Okay, lighting. We want some kind of... I want something nice out the back here. Maybe we can edge this here with some of these cool, like, little half lights so people can see them as they go down the ramp of the exit line. There we go. Beautiful. Bam, there we go. That just adds a little bit to the back area there and gives them some light as well, which is like an added bonus. I feel like we need like a facade or something running along this edge. So I'm going to use these roof edgings just to build up this front edge a little bit more. Like so. Get a nice theme going on this. Right, okay, so more building attachments required and decorations. I feel like we should have a light, for one, down on Mr. Chief Beef, because you've got to have that Chief Beef belief there. What signage have we got for Chief Beef? There's going to be loads, isn't there? We have a giant lit wall sign. Might be a bit too extravagant. Oh, we could put this like here, or there, or what's this one? This it's a littler one. I actually quite liked the big one. I know that's like, it's like real big, but I'm actually going to go with the huge Chief Beef sign and stick that there. And then just next to this here, I'm going to have the little guy with his little hat on doing his salute. Or I could do his little wooden shield. Now, the wooden shield's more of a piratey thing, I believe. Now, I feel like we need some kind of grand entrance to our roller coaster. So, let's make a splash, shall we? And go, this thing is gonna blow your mind. Like that. And we can call it like Kaboom or something. That's just so cool. What can we put here? We need something here. A giant milkshake. No, maybe not. Stars. Too much. Weird net cutout thing. What's this? A misc sign. Now, maybe we're cluttering that wall a little bit. Too much clutter on that wall. That's fine. We won't do that there. I think we should have a big arrow on this wall here, though, telling guests where to go. Being in this general direction. That's where you need to be going. And would this kind of look... I don't know, we can't because there's a roller coaster inside of there. And we could add a big arrow saying, look here. This is where the roller coaster comes from. Maybe. Maybe not. Another Kaboom. God, that is a big sign actually, isn't it? You know what? I think that's actually fairly decent looking as it is. I think if we add too much more to it, it might, or a weird triangle. I don't know why I like that so much. You know, I'm going to add this weird triangle. I'm going to put it at a different angle. I'm just going to put it like that there. I'm going to spin it. Again, what I like about the building tools in this game is they allow you to do pretty much whatever you want. Like that. Two strangely coloured triangles on the side of the building. Just adds a little bit more aesthetic to it. Let's go back into building attachments, or even decorations, and look at some lighting on this building. I think blue light's probably going to be a pretty good one. Everyone appears to already be waiting for the roller coaster. It's not built yet. Did you not have the memo? Let's spin our blue lights round a bit. Now the roller coaster is going to be coming in this end. I need to drop down. What's the down button? There it is. Maybe it should be white. Actually, most of this is blue. So we'll put one like that, and then we'll have one over here lighting up the other side like so. We could put some more of these. Oh no, we could do it inside. This is what I love. Look, this is the inside of this roller coaster area. So I feel like we should have... Let's just drop down a bit. So what I can't wait for this, again, this game to be finished, is when all of this stuff is done and you have all of this inside area that you can theme properly and just make this a proper little experience. I feel like I want to actually finish this wall in here as well. Oh, I can't because that's the entrance there, isn't it? Yeah. Let's give them some light inside though, shall we? Some downlighters just along the edge of this walkway inside. There we go. And then the actual roller coaster station itself could probably do with being lit. I don't know how we're going to light it. We could light it with some spotlights. There we go. In the corners, and we'll spin it around so it's lighting up the station. And again on this side. And we'll light the station on here as well. Spin that around to this way. And in this corner, we'll spin that round this way. There we go. Then the station is all nicely lit up and everyone can see what they're doing. The outside, again, probably do with a few downlighters. These are, I think these are actual uplighters, but I'm changing their purpose. There we go. Just a few downlighters around that edge. And again, on this outer wall, I think we could use a few like so. There we go. And now I think that's pretty well lit. Our little Chief Beef dude here is well underlit. He needs an amazing glow to him. There we go, now we can see him. And our statues, if you haven't noticed, are also amazingly lit. So there we go, that is our new roller coaster building. If I don't say so myself, it looks pretty freaking cool. A bit of scenery maybe might not go amiss outside, you know, a little fir tree, some stuff around, just to set it into its environment a little bit more. A huge rock, for example, would definitely not go amiss. I'm just putting things down for the sake of it now, just to kind of flush it out a bit. Flesh it out. I want to flesh it out. Again, the bushes around, it's my favourite thing. Okay, you're going to learn that those bushes are my favourite thing. I want to drop this down into here a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with that now. Building completed. It's only taken about half an hour. But again, it's those little things that you can do in this game that really bring it to life. I want to quickly as well add some lights around the edge of this path because it's looking a little bit dark and dreary. There we go. Spin that round to the middle. Just light along here. Again, keeping your paths kind of reasonably straight also makes this a little bit of a quicker process, which again, kind of nice. Clipping to the edge of paths, that's something else that I've heard on the forums that people might enjoy. Again, I think that would be a good idea as well. There we go, and our little park area here is a little bit underlit, so again I'll add some street lamps into here. I can't wait to see the range of kind of different things they're doing. I mean, what people have built already with what they've got is, I think, incredible.